A woman in a cream-colored suit had just slapped the young waiter. His tray of cups crashed to the floor. "You useless fool," the woman snapped. Her name was Cassandra. Her voice was sharp and cruel, not just angry, but meant to shame him. "This blouse cost $2,000. Look at the mess you made." The waiter, Ben, only 19, held his red cheek. I'm sorry, ma'am. You moved your chair back. I didn't see." "Are you blaming me?" Cassandra's voice grew louder, like a predator enjoying the fear of its prey. She grabbed her purse, pulled out papers, and scribbled something with a pen. "This is the dry cleaning bill. You will pay it. All of it. Let this be a lesson." She pushed the paper into his hands. It wasn't just a bill, it was also a form firing him from his job. She was ending his work right there. Everyone stared, but no one moved. Cassandra stood tall, confident, untouchable. No one dared speak, except an older man sitting in the corner. He wore old jeans, a plain shirt, and a cap pulled low. He had been reading a newspaper, quiet and calm. But he had seen everything. He stood up slowly. He walked to the broken cups, right between Cassandra and Ben. Without a word, he bent down and began picking up the pieces with his bare hands. Cassandra sneered. "And who are you supposed to be? Another hero?" The man ignored her. He carefully placed the pieces on a table, then looked at Ben. "You okay, son?" His voice was low, rough, but kind. Ben nodded, still shaking. Only then did the man turn to Cassandra. His calm blue eyes met hers. "The boy said you moved your chair. Is that true?" "That doesn't matter," Cassandra snapped, waving the form. "His mistake cost me money." The man nodded slowly. He reached into his back pocket and pulled out a small, old card holder. From it, he took one simple white card and handed it to her. She snatched it, ready to insult him. But then she looked at it. Her face turned pale. On the card was only a name and title. Arthur Finch, Chief Executive Officer Finch and Son Holdings her company. The man who owned everything. The man whose photo hung in the company lobby. The private, powerful CEO, here in front of her, dressed like a worker holding broken cups. The silence grew heavy. Arthur Finch spoke softly. "That blouse? You charged it to the company last quarter as client entertainment wear. That makes it company property. So when you tried to make him pay, you were trying to profit from company property. That's your first fireable offense." Cassandra's hands shook. The form she had written for Ben fluttered. Arthur's voice stayed calm but carried through the cafe. "Second, you slapped an employee. That is not just a fireable offense. That is assault, and we have zero tolerance." He reached into his other pocket and took out a phone. He wasn't reading the newspaper at all. He'd been checking reports. On the phone screen was a video, clear and sharp. Cassandra moving her chair, the waiter bumping her, her slap, her shouting. He had recorded everything. "You're firing me?" Cassandra whispered, her strength gone. Arthur shook his head. He took the form from her hand and gave it to Ben. "No, he is. As of now, he is the new interim manager of this branch. His first decision will be yours." Ben looked at her, no longer afraid. He didn't smile. He simply said, "You're fired. Please leave company property." Then he pointed at her blouse. The cafe was silent, but the lesson was loud. The quiet man in the corner proved that arrogance falls, but kindness and fairness always rise higher. Comment yes if you like it.